One more match is remaining. It's the grand final of the ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship. We have 4 players that have reached this last match. From the winner bracket, the 3 times ESWC runner-up Tween, who took first in the winner bracket final and will have 10 bonus points as a reward. And then also Carl Jr., the 2 times defending champion, who took second behind Tween and will get 6 points. Then from the loser bracket, as we just saw, the 2 Team Dignitas players Pack and Spam will join up with their teammate Carl Jr. after knocking out Kronos and Kappa in a match where Kronos had 5 match point attempts and Kappa had 2. We're about to start here in just a moment, but before we begin, let's also go through the format of this final for those not familiar of it. So this is a double elimination bracket, as already said, and all matches are played using something called cup mode with finalists. And the basic gist of it is that you play to a set point limit, which is going to be 120 for this grand final, and once you reach that you get a status of a finalist, which means that you have to take first in one more round to secure your position. Lastly, as mentioned, Tween will receive 10 bonus points in the grand final for qualifying through the winner bracket, while Carl Jr. will get 6 points by being the second person to do the same. Alright, let's bring it in game now. The players are currently standing still here, but I believe we are starting in just a few moments. So while we have the time, we can take a closer look at the players. And let's begin with Spam from the Netherlands. As mentioned, plays for Team Dignitas, uses camera 2 and a Logitech gamepad when he's playing. And Spam is a former world champion, took first in ESWC in 2012, and this is Spam's 4th time in a ESWC grand final. And we'll see if he will get on the podium this time. He's taken 4th a couple of times. Alright, moving on to the next Dignitas player. It's Pack from United Kingdom, also plays with camera 2 but uses an Xbox 360 gamepad, and this is Pack's first offline event, so he's done awesome so far, reaching the grand final in his first offline event, and who knows, maybe he'll even end up winning it if he keeps on playing like he did in the consolidation final. Alright, and then next up we have this guy. It's Tween from Slovakia, plays for Esuba, uses camera 2 and a keyboard. He's the only player in this final that does so. And Tween, of course, 3 times runner-up at ESWC, taking second in 2011 behind Haki Jr. and in 2012 behind Spam, and then behind Carl Jr. in 2014. And Tween looking to break his 2nd place curse. See if he can pull it off. He did take 1st place in the winner bracket final and will get those bonus points. And then lastly we have Carl Jr. from Canada, plays for Team Dignitas and uses camera 3 and an Xbox 360 gamepad. Besides his 2 victories in ESWC, he also took 3rd at ESWC 2012. So Carl Jr. on the verge here to potentially prove himself as the best tech player, with taking first for the 3rd year in a row. So we are still waiting here for the final to start. It was scheduled to start 6 minutes ago, but it looks like we are still waiting for it to begin. And while we are still waiting, I can also tell you that 1st place in this grand final will go home with $8,000. 2nd place will get $4,000. 3rd place $2,000, and then 4th place will also go home with some money, $1,000 going to 4th place. And see the server being restarted here. Maybe someone can give me an update of what's going on at the event. Of course, there is a stage stream as well. The players are playing on the main stage at the Paris Games Week, where this event is taking place. Maybe they still haven't even started, so that would mean that the final is a bit delayed. But it would be good for me to know, since I'm not at the event, so I don't have any control of when it will start. So if anyone knows what's going on right now, just let me know. Okay, it looks like the stream is just going live at the main stage, so that means we'll still have a few minutes before starting this grand final. But in the meantime, I can let you know of the history of ESWC. So the first tournament was played in 2006, where Carl became the first Trackmania Stadium champion. Then the next year it was the Dutch player Xenogear who took first place, and then the next year myself was able to win it. Then we had a 1-year break before 2010 when Bergie, who played in this tournament and got eliminated in the loser bracket, took first place. And then following that we had Haki Jr. winning in 2011 in front of Tween. At 2012 Spam was the winner in front of Tween once again. And then in 2013 Carl Jr. won the event for the first time, once again in front, no actually not in front of Tween, but he took that first place. 2014 though, Tween was at second behind Carl Jr. So we have 7 different ESWC World Champions, and we'll see if we will have an 8th World Champion this time, or if Carl Jr. will win for the 3rd year in a row. He didn't really dominate this tournament on his way to the grand final as he did the 2 previous years though. Especially in the winner bracket final he didn't look as strong, and Spam was very very close to knocking down Carl Jr. into the loser bracket. So I'm just gonna ask here if there's a delay or what's going on. Hopefully I'll get an answer for you guys. Alright, looks like I am ignored by the admin, so I don't know what's going on right now. But still waiting for this grand final, as we do see Tween now starting to drive, so it looks like we will be starting very soon. Alright, yeah, Spam says there's some dancing going on the stage. Just Dance is of course also a featured game at ESWC, an upcoming esport game. I get news here that they are currently presenting the players on the stage, so we should be starting here in just a few moments. You also see Carl Jr. and Pack warming up, so in just a few moments we'll start this highly anticipated grand final between Tween, Carl Jr., Pack and Spam. Pack, the big surprise, having reached the grand final in his first offline event. Carl Jr., Tween and Spam, no strangers to being in this spot. They are very very experienced players. Alright, the admin says that Tween and Carl Jr. will get their bonus points after the warm-up, so we will be starting here in just a little while. Tween continues to do some warm-ups, but there we go, the maps are being shuffled. So we'll have the first track being seen in just a little while, and then we will start this grand final after the first warm-up. Alright, so it looks like the first map will be John Cena. Here's a closer look at it. It's made by Wally, and the world record is by Carl Jr., 106.242. As the players start the first warm-up round. And a big shout out to Sky, one of the admins of this event, for making these graphics and also the videos. Alright, so warm-up round is going on at the moment. Tween and Carl Jr. will get their bonus points once it's over, and then we'll start. The point limit is set to 120. The match should take about 1 hour or so to complete. Will Tween be able to break his second place curse and finally stand at the top of the podium at ESWC? No one wants it more than Tween. I think it's safe to say that. And he's done everything to prepare for this event. All that's left is one more match, as we see Spam finishing the warm-up round, and that's going to be it. We are starting the ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship Grand Final. Tween versus Carl Jr. versus Pack versus Spam. And Tween will get the 10 bonus points, Carl Jr. will get 6 points, and off we go into the first round of the first map. John Cena by Wally, currently following Dignitas Spam. Surrounded by his two teammates, Carl Jr. and Pack. Tween, the only player not playing for Dignitas, representing Isuba instead. You see Carl Jr. with the better start than Spam, who loses a bit of speed. Pack is also up there. Tween is at 4th right now. Pack with a good turn. He's passing Carl Jr. Spam at 3rd. Tween still at 4th place. Over the transition, Pack is continuing where he left off in the consolidation final. Off to a really good start here, but Carl Jr. is on his heels, trying to steal this first place away. Spam then follows at 3rd, and Tween continues to lose ground, not able to keep up in this round. Let's switch to Pack, who does a nice turn before the drop. And as long as he doesn't mistime this turn, he should be able to be in front of Carl Jr. Through the last jump, Pack will take first with a time of 106.60, 500s in front of Carl Jr. and 10 hundreds in front of Spam. Tween 107.01. What a start to this grand final. Tween though still at first place thanks to those bonus points, but they are soon not of any help if he continues to play like that. Not really a bad time from Tween, but Carl Jr., Spam and Pack all setting really fast times. Less than half a second from the world record. Carl Jr. gets a small bump. Pack and Spam will both capitalize on that and pass him, so will Tween. And Pack is off to a great start once again. Will we see Pack, the underdog of the century, to take first place here in the grand final? No one expected that as he goes through the grass and enters the platform part. He's going to extend his lead here. He's 1500s in front of Tween at 2nd place. Pack is on a super time in the 2nd round on the first map. Continues to drive well here through the drop. And the last turn here, that can be with some difficulties. Pack will not make any problems, make any mistakes, and he will finish once again at first place. 106.74. Tween will take 2nd, 0.85 in front of Spam with 0.89, and Carl Jr. with 0.90. All 4 players within 1500s of each other. Cannot get much closer than that. And Pack now taking over the lead from Tween, up to 20 points. Tween at 19, Carl Jr. at 15, and Spam at 8. If it's the normal Carl Jr. that we are used to see, he usually gears up on the 2nd map and onwards, and that's when he usually starts to build up his lead. We'll see if that's gonna happen in this grand final. It did not happen in the winner bracket final, as we see Pack with a crash in the start, so he won't win for the 3rd round in a row. Instead, it's between Carl Jr., Tween and Spam at 3rd place. Carl Jr. with good momentum here. Can add a couple of more hundreds on his lead. Spam then also overtaking Tween, but Tween coming back over the jump with more speed. It's neck and neck between Spam and Tween, having Carl Jr. in front of them with 1700s. And Pack over 1 second behind. Great turn there from Tween before the drop. As we approach the ending, Spam does it better. Almost goes too wide though, but still carries more speed than Tween. And he will take over that 2nd place behind Carl Jr., who sets a great time of 106.65. And Pack finishing at 4th place. And now Carl Jr. in the lead with 25. Pack with 23, tied with Tween. And then Spam with 14 points. Slow start here for Tween in the next round. The pressure is intense. Oh! No drift for Carl Jr. Puts him at dead last. And an opportunity now for the other 3 players to pass him in the score rankings. Tween goes up to second, behind Pack in the lead. Pack, oh wow, crashes there. I was going to say that he was driving really well, but this time I prevented from doing the commentator's curse. But Pack will still be behind at 4th place. Carl Jr. also passing him. Instead, it's between Tween and Spam for first. Spam having a small lead at the moment, but only with 400s. Tween can still come back, but then gets a tiny bump from the border, and that's gonna allow Spam to build up his lead a bit more. Spam looking to win for the first time here in the grand final. Had a really bad jump though. Tween almost actually overtook him with a shorter line, but Spam with his first 10 points up to 24. Pack with 26, Tween with 29, tied for first with Carl Jr. We play 5 rounds on each map. This is the last one on the first one, called John Cena by Wally. Currently following is Suba Tween from Slovakia. Trying to take first place here for the first time after finishing at second 3 years. Carl Jr. looking to win for the 3rd year in a row. Spam could also be 2 times world champion if he wins this grand final. And Pack playing for the first time in an offline event. And he's gonna be far behind in this last round. Not a good start for Pack this time. Otherwise a close pack. Spam, Carl Jr. and Tween within 800s of each other. Tween, good speed over the jump. Catching up here to Carl Jr. Spam still in the lead with 1100s. As we near the ending once again. Looks like Spam might make it 2 rounds in a row. Carl Jr. goes for a wider trajectory. Comes up with more speed than Tween. And should be able to stay in front. Spam with a great time of his own. 106.63. The level of this grand final is so far very high. And that's gonna be the end of the first map. Carl Jr. with a lead of 35 points. Or he got 35 points, 1 point in front of Spam. Tween with 33 and Pack with 29. 6 points between the players as we move on to the second map. We'll have 1 more warm-up round, and then we'll continue this grand final. Here's a closer look at the second map. It's called Coma. The authors are Wormy and Kappa, so a duo track. 2 authors cooperating to build a track. The world record once again by Carl Jr. 105.355. We'll see if Carl Jr. will start building up that lead. Showing off his dominance. Here he is. Could win for the 3rd year in a row. And as mentioned, the first 2 times he sort of dominated the grand final. Especially, he wasn't really ever close to losing it. But this time it might be a bit closer, at least based on the winner bracket final, where he did struggle a bit and almost did not reach the grand final. You can also see the camera that Carl Jr. uses when he plays. The only Cam 3 player in this grand final, Koons and Yo-Yo, who also plays with Cam 3, were eliminated yesterday. But Pack and Spam playing with Cam 2, so is Tween. Pack and Spam though playing with gamepads, just like Carl Jr. Tween, the only keyboard player in this grand final. Royal and Yo-Yo also keyboard players in this 16 player field that were either invited or qualified to these World Championships. And we are live into the first round of the next map. Coma by Kappa and Wormy. Kappa, who got eliminated just before this grand final, was really close to getting to play on his own map in the grand final. See Tween and Carl Jr., the titans of the tech scene in Trackmania 2 Stadium, going up in the lead. Tween right now at first, but only with 300ths of a second. Pack and Spam having dropped down. Ooh, Carl Jr. with a great turn, puts him at first place. Oh, and then Tween clips the wall. And that will allow Pack especially to catch up to him. Spam still too far behind to potentially take under position. Tween still keeping second over the platform. Carl Jr. far ahead. 4900s. Looks like we might actually see Carl Jr. starting to dominate this grand final. Ooh, as Pack getting closer to Tween, but not enough to pass him. Carl Jr. setting a time of 105.87. And he is now in the lead with 45 points. Tween at 39, Spam at 37, and Pack at 33. Starting the second round. Only Carl Jr. did not make a mistake in that round, but it still might have gone to him since he set a very fast time. See if the other three can be a bit more stable this time. Tween with the worst start, but still only 1600s behind. Spam and Pack right now battling for first, but Carl Jr. will join them. Ooh. Losing a bit of speed though is Carl Jr. So Pack and Spam now building up their lead. Pack keeping first place. Great turn this time from Spam. Oh, but then hits the wall in the next turn. Both Tween and Carl Jr. will pass him. Pack right now in the lead with 1300s. Tween and Carl Jr. battling for second. And then Tween hits the wall. And instead is down to fourth place. Spam will pass him. Pack is right now keeping a small lead over Carl Jr. Can he get through this ending as well? Gets a good landing, avoids the checkpoint, goes a bit too wide though, and almost hits the pillar. Carl Jr. only being behind with 100 of a second in the end. But Pack still able to stay in front. 106.02 is a great time as well. And Pack with that up to second place at 43. 1 point in front of Tween, 2 points in front of Spam, and 8 points behind Carl Jr. who's keeping first place. Again, point limit set to 120. Once you reach it, you become a finalist, and that means you have to win a round to secure your position. First place in this grand final will go home with $8,000. Second place will get $4,000. Third place will get $2,000, and fourth place will get $1,000. As we are deep into this next round, small bump from Carl Jr. once again losing speed over this stretch. And Spam and Pack will pass him. Tween down to fourth place. Ooh, great turn from Pack. And also from Tween. Tween out of nowhere up to first place. What a turn there from Tween. He is keeping up his focus despite crashing hard in that previous round. Up on the platform, Tween now going up in the lead once again, but this is a really close round. Spam and Carl Jr. also passing now up to first place. The last turns will decide it. Who's gonna win this round? Spam right now with the lead! As Tween and Carl Jr. makes the same mistake! And Spam will win it with 9 thousandths in front of Pack! Wow, what a round! So Tween will only get 4 points, Carl Jr. only 4, Spam will get 10, and Pack will get 6. They really pushed themselves there in that round. Holy macaroni. As we begin the fourth round out of 5 on this second map, Carl Jr. still keeping first, 54 points, Spam now up to second with 51, Pack with 49, and Tween with 46. And Tween also with a slow start in this next round. Pack also struggling a bit. Instead it's Carl Jr. and Spam who takes the lead. Spam now stumbling on the border, and Carl Jr. keeping his speed this time over the stretch, taking over first place. Pack also advancing up to second. Ooh, very close to the wall was Pack, but he's still keeping that second place in front of Spam and Tween. Carl Jr. Keeping the fastest pace though. He's extending his lead as Pack hits the pillar. Spam up to second place, Tween at third. But Tween catching up a lot over the platform, then losing a lot of speed here in this long left corner. Carl Jr. is not challenged whatsoever, and this is going to be a great time. 105.86 by Carl Jr. Once again showing amazing strength on this map. And with that, he's up to 64 points. Spam at 57, Pack at 52, and Tween at 50. Last round of the second map. And as I kind of predicted, Carl Jr. starting to play a bit better here on the second map, but not having as big of a lead as before. So we could still see him potentially not win this year, as Pack will get a terrible start in this fifth round. Oh, Spam having his wheels too much up on the quarter pipe. Tween will take advantage of it and is up to second, but no one is keeping the same pace as Carl Jr. It's looking so easy when he's playing. He's just all of a sudden ahead with 1300s, and Spam also clipping the wall. Tween is doing his best to try and catch up, but Carl Jr. is in the flow right now. No one can stop him as he goes up on the platform. In front with 1800s in the next checkpoint. Oh, that gets a small bump though. That will open up for Tween, but it looks like Carl Jr. will have to make another mistake to lose this first place. Instead, he builds up more speed and flies into the finish to take another first place. 106.02 is his time, and that's gonna be the end of the second map. And now I'm starting to recognize Carl Jr. He's up to 74 points, 14 points in front of Spam, Pack at 56, and also Tween at 56. So Carl Jr. running away with it, as always. But, well, maybe he's not as strong on these upcoming maps, who knows. The next one is this one. It's Wurgle. Made by Thompson. The world record is by Tween this time, 59.180, and Tween in fact got the world record on the other two maps as well. So it's Tween with 3 world records and Carl Jr. with 2. And this map is a bit more straightforward, not too difficult, but that also means that the players will take bigger risks. So it doesn't really mean that we'll see less mistakes or anything. So we'll see who will do the best here. Pack actually played really good here in the consolidation final, setting a couple of 59.50 times. So if you can continue to do that, then I think Pack could collect a decent amount of points on this map. Tween going through the last corner. Gotta make sure that you don't go too wide and clip the wall to the right. Then you may also run the risk of not finishing at all, since you could potentially land on your back, and respawn is not allowed in this tournament. So that's gonna be the end of the warm-up, and we are continuing this grand final of ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship. Carl Jr., the 2 times defending champion, on his way to win for the 3rd time. He's in the lead with 74 points. Spam at second with 60, Pack at 56, and so is Tween. And here we go, live into the first round on the 3rd map. And right away, it's Carl Jr. in the lead in front of Spam and Pack. Tween always having a bit of a slower start so far in these rounds. Let's see if he can catch up though. Spam, again, losing a bit of speed in the underground section. Saw that happening as well in the consolidation final. Carl Jr. is so far ahead of the others already, 1900s in front. This is an amazing show of skills from the Canadian Carl Jr. as he will lose a bit of speed here. Tween is catching up, but then gets a bad transition. Spam will pass him, and Carl Jr. able to extend his lead. Tween over the jump now, up to second place again, but he is not able to reach Carl Jr. Or maybe Maybe Tween can still make it. Ah, no. Carl Jr. will have more speed in the end and will take it with a time of 59.58 in front of Tween with 0.63, Pack with 0.78 and Spam with 0.85. It's another amazing round. 2600s between all 4 players. Carl Jr. with another first place, up to 84 points. Spam at 63, Tween at 62 and Pack at 60. Carl Jr. is on a different level right now compared to the other players. No one can reach him. And I can't even remember the last time he made a mistake. So he's driving amazingly well. Though he won't take the early lead here in the next round. Instead it's Tween who is challenging him here once again. Though Carl Jr. is keeping a close second. And Spam and Pack also in it still. So all 4 players performing well in this grand final, but Carl Jr. still a bit higher in the level as we see him pass Tween here. It looks so easy when he does it, but it takes a tremendous amount of skills. Carl Jr. now extending his lead. Tween with a bad jump, allowing Spam to pass him. Coming back with more speed though. Tween will take second place, but Carl Jr. setting a time of 59.55. He is consistently setting times less than 30 hundredths from the world record. This is outstanding right now from Carl Jr. Up to 94 points, winning I believe his 4th round in a row. Tween will go up to second with 68, Spam with 67 and Pack with 63. And Carl Jr. Potentially only 3 rounds away from being finalist if he keeps winning these rounds. Right now I don't see any signs of him losing them, to be honest. And once again we see him up in the lead here in the start. Pack and Tween though right now in front of him. Spam also in it. Another close pack here. Could go either way, but I have a feeling that Carl Jr. will take over that first place as we go through this turn and enters the second half of the track. Tween with another bad transition. Cannot afford that. A game of small margins, and that's going to be enough to him to go down to third. Another bad jump as well as Spam has left the picture. He's nowhere to be seen. Carl Jr. extending his lead, and he's going to win once again, setting a time of 59.55 once again. Carl Jr. is setting consistent times under 59.60. This is unheard of, and there's simply no way for the others to challenge him. He's up to 104 points, Tween at 72, Spam at 70 and Pack at 69. As we start the 4th round of this 3rd map. Carl Jr. could be a finalist if he wins these last 2 rounds as well. Actually, he could also take second in the next round. And once again, he's up in the lead as we see both Pack and Spam clipping the wall. Tween, I mean, he's just not able to play as fast as Carl Jr. He's showing consistency, that's for sure, but it's just not enough. He needs to set faster times, and he's not able to do so. Carl Jr. is just driving faster and faster in every single corner, and he's extending his lead. Tween also gets a bump. He's trying to catch up, he's trying everything, but nothing is working. And Carl Jr. is gonna win again with an amazing time. Let's see what it will be this time. 59.40! What is this sorcery from Carl Jr.? He's up to 114 points. This is insane. So now he can reach finalist status if he takes first or second. But I have a feeling he'll go for the first place once again, making it, I believe, 7 rounds in a row or something like that. And already we see him in the lead. Nothing can stop Carl Jr. He's unstoppable in this grand final. As we do see Pack and Spam surrounding him right now. So a bit of a slower section there from Carl Jr. But it's clear that the other players need to set times close to their personal bests if they want to defeat Carl Jr. in these rounds. Pack now actually extending his lead. So great job from Pack. And then Spam will see Carl Jr. passing him. Tween is down to 4th place. Carl Jr. avoids crashing. If he takes second, he will be a finalist. in the next round. Pack is looking to win this one though, and can Spam stay in front? No, he cannot. Carl Jr. with a much better trajectory, and he's gonna fly into the finish at second place, setting a time of 59.71. And by the way, a great time from Pack as well, 59.44. And that's basically what he needed to do if he wanted to defeat Carl Jr., who's going to go into the next map as a finalist already. I mean, he's 38 points in front of Pack at second place. That is, if anyone questioned Carl Jr. before this grand final, that you can no longer do that for sure. He is showing off his old self. This is reminiscent of his performance last year and also 2 years ago. Carl Jr. is just outstanding and unquestionably the best tech player in the world. Of course, these maps are all built in the tech style. There are many other different styles in Trackmania, including full speed, dirt, RPG. Also see a lot of Formula 1 type of tracks being played these days. But when it comes to tech, Carl Jr. is undoubtedly the best player in the world. And we'll see if he can close it out here in his first match point attempt. Let's also have a closer look at this map. It's called Threshold, made by Pain. The world record is by Tween, 104.444. But Carl Jr., I believe, having a time of 0.50, so he's not too far behind of it. And definitely feeling confident, to say the least, as he goes into this first match point attempt. And the thing about Carl Jr. also is that he seems to be playing at his absolute best when he's in front of a crowd. Of course, yesterday's matches were not in front of a crowd, which I think doesn't really benefit him. He needs the crowd, and that's when he plays at a godly level. So Carl Jr. entering his first match point attempt. He'll have several if he doesn't make it in this first one, but I have a feeling he might make it quick. So let's see as we follow him through the first couple of corners. Oh, and Pack will make the first mistake. Down to fourth place as Carl Jr. with a blink of an eye is up to first place. And Spam also clipping the wall. This is looking to be it for Carl Jr. already in front with 10 hundreds. Through the drop, he builds up good speed. Tween not able to catch up to him, and yeah, Tween is not driving bad here. He's just not able to go through the corners as quickly as Carl Jr., who's now 1200s in front, coming up to the wall hit, which could be a bit random sometimes, but not for Carl Jr. Actually, it will be random for Carl Jr. Tween will come back with more speed, so it looks like Carl Jr. will not win it here in his first match point attempt. He should have gone for the drift, to be honest, because he was in the lead with a great deal, so he could have afforded going for the drift. So Tween will actually deny Carl Jr. first place for now, and it's all thanks to that wall hit. So Tween up to 91 points with that, Pack with 85, Spam with 82. I mean, it would be awesome, or amazing at least, to see Tween coming back from this, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Carl Jr. has not shown any signs of weakness whatsoever, and now he's entering his second match point attempt. Sooner or later, he's going to win a round, there's no question about it. Though we do see him down to third place here in this next round, only in front of Spam, who is struggling a bit so far on this map. Pack with great momentum through the stretch and also the drop. Carl Jr. will overtake Tween and up to second place. Right now, Pack is the only one in the way for Carl Jr. to become the world champion for the third time in a row. Can he get a better wall hit this time? Let's find out. Yes, much better now for Carl Jr. Definitely catching up a bit, but Pack still in the lead though. Pack 1200 in front of Carl Jr., denying him the World Championship title and the $8,000 in the prize money. Here comes the last turn. Carl Jr. with a huge risk, but it won't be enough. He went for it! Tried to catch up to Pack, who's setting a time of 1:04.75! Holy macaroni! Once again, that is another sick time from Pack. And that was what he had to do to defeat Carl Jr. That is just insane, to say the least. So Carl Jr. still finalist, but I mean, this cannot go on forever. That is just not possible. Carl Jr. now entering his third match point attempt, and this time he will go up in the lead in front of everyone else. Pack is down to fourth, not able to show off as good of a consistency as Carl Jr. is. Through the stretch, Tween is the closest, but Carl Jr. with slightly more speed over the drop. So this might be it this time for Carl Jr. Or will we see the wall hit screwing up his plans once again? That's the only thing that can stop him right now. Carl Jr. in his third match point attempt. Here we go. Okay, much better this time, so this might be it. Although Tween is lurking in the shadows, not too far behind, ready to capitalize if Carl Jr. makes a single small blunder. But right now it doesn't look like it. Carl Jr. on his way to win. One last turn. Tween goes for it, but he goes too wide. And Carl Jr. will win the World Championship once again. 1:04.91 as he defeats Tween in the last turn. And Carl Jr. will take first place. What an amazing performance from Carl Jr. In the end, there was no question about it. He completely deserved to win this championship once again. And yeah, undoubtedly is the best tech player in the world. As we see Spam crashing here in the next turn, we are of course deciding second and third place as well. Tween and Pack right now tied for second with 101 points. Tween now... well, he's gonna go for his fourth second place at ESWC. And we'll see if that's gonna be the case, or if maybe Pack will deny him second place. Spam is kind of falling out of this grand final. He's at 86, looking to take fourth place once again. I think this would be the third time that Spam takes fourth in an ESWC grand final. As we see Pack with a bad wall hit, so Tween can now drive on the result. Doesn't have to take any huge risks here. Goes for a wider line and finishes at the middle in the finish line. So 1:05.28 by Tween, enough to win it, and he will go up to 111. Potentially one round away from also being a finalist. Pack at 107, Spam at 90. Yeah, Spam not doing well at all on this track especially, so... maybe not one of his favorites. Otherwise, he was close to the others going into this map. It's a good start though here in the next round. Up in the lead with 300s in front of Tween, who's looking to win that round and get finalist status. But instead, we'll see Pack also passing him. So not the start that Tween wanted here. Continues to lose time, but then catching up. No, he's gonna go too close to the wall. Try to take a risk there, so it looks like Tween will only get 4 points in this round. Let's see if Spam can collect some well-needed points here to still give him a realistic chance to get on the podium. But Pack with a much better wall hit puts him in front with 1400s as we go up on the platform. Pack looking solid, but Spam getting a bit closer here. But looks like Pack will take it with a better finish, setting a time of 1:04.96 once again. Pack is continuing to drive amazingly well in this first offline final for him. As we do move on to the next map, Spam with a sad smiley in the chat. He knows that this will be difficult for him. Pack also passing Tween at 117 points. Pack just needs to finish the round and he would be a finalist. Tween though will have to take first or second. So if he takes third, then only Pack would be the finalist. Alright, so here's the last map of the grand final. It's called Pace Off. The author is Sparko, and the world record is by Tween. 59.98 the only player under 1 minute. We'll see if that will help him in any way. Usually it doesn't, but it's still a good confidence boost to know that you have the world record, so Tween could mentally feel maybe a bit stronger going into this map. This game is so much about being mentally strong. Anyone can set a fast time, but not anyone can set a fast time 7 times in a row like Carl Jr. So that's the difference between a great player and a good player in Trackmania. Alright, so getting closer to the end of this final warm-up of the Grand Final. We already know that Carl Jr. is the world champion for the 3rd year in a row, and he has proven himself as the best tech player in the world once again. Who's gonna take 2nd and 3rd though? Pack right now, only having to finish a round. Tween will have to take 1st or 2nd. Spam still having a chance, but it's going to be tough as he's only at 96 points. And here we go, first round of the last map, Pace Off by Sparko. Who's gonna take 2nd and 3rd? Will it be Tween for the 4th time or Pack for the 1st time? Tween actually with a very bad start. Got a small bump, and then I think he also ended up in the wrong gear before the small dirt section, so as a result he lost a bit of speed from that. So it looks like Pack is on his way to reach finalist status as the only player, because right now Tween will not be a finalist as well, only collecting 4 points, but that's gonna help a lot. Spam with a fatal crash, and then Pack with a landing bug. There it is. I was wondering if we would see it or not one more time, and we did. So Tween up to 1st place. Oh wow, Pack, what's he doing? Of course he only needs to finish though, so it doesn't really matter too much, but he will give Spam some extra points here as we follow Tween. There he is. Jumps into the finish, setting a safe time, 1 minute 76 hundredths. So we'll have Tween and Pack both being finalists. Spam up to 100 points now. Alright, so match point for both Tween and Pack. Spam can also still make a difference. Certainly capable of defeating both Pack and Tween in these rounds. Oh, but he's not gonna do that. He's down. So this is between Pack and Tween now for 2nd place. Pack having a small lead and exits with more speed as well. Down in the downhill. So Pack right now taking 2nd place in front of Tween. Over the grass, Pack extending his lead. 10 hundredths in front. Tween will have to take some risks now. See if Pack can avoid the landing bug. Yes, he will. Pack still in the lead. Right now taking 2nd place. Tween will do everything he can to catch up. But right now he's not really gaining anything. Pack keeping the same distance as we are getting closer and closer to the finish. Tween not with as much speed as Pack. It looks like Pack will deny Tween 2nd place for once. Great finish as well. And Pack will take 2nd place, setting a time of 1 minute 62 hundredths. And for once, Tween is not finishing at 2nd place. We'll see though if he will take 3rd. He's still having a massive lead over Spam, who needs to win 3 rounds in a row. So let's see as we start what could be the last round of the Grand Final. Spam versus Tween. And this time Tween with a much better start. No reason to give up yet. He could still make it, even though it's more than difficult, especially against such a worthy opponent like Tween, who's known as having amazing consistency. And right now Tween will also pass Spam, but Spam with slightly more speed. Also no landing bugs, so Spam advancing up to 1st place, but this is neck and neck. Spam or Tween, who will take 3rd place? Tween with a great turn before the drop, up to first place once again, but this could still go either way. Spam attacking in the next turn, but Tween with more speed, and Tween right now having the advantage. Let's follow Spam. Can he catch up till he goes for it? But he won't catch up, and Tween will take third place, getting on the podium once again for the 4th time in history. And that's going to be the end of the grand final. Carl Jr. dominated absolutely completely and absolutely deserved to win this final, making it 3 times in a row. So impressive to see. And then we saw Pack, a huge upset in this tournament. In his first offline event, will take 2nd place, and then Tween at least getting on the podium, but I'm sure he wanted more. He wanted to break that 2nd place curse, but he will have to settle for 3rd in front of Spam, who finishes once again at 4th place. And before I finish off the stream, you can also take a look at the results page. I have not updated it yet, but Carl Jr. will take $8,000 for his 1st place, and Spam will take, or no, Pack will take 2nd, getting $4,000. 3rd place, which is Tween, will take home $2,000, and then 4th place, Spam will take $1,000. 5th place went to Kappa and Kronos. They, I guess they shared the 5th place. So, and then Rayson's taking 7th. You can see the full results at the ESWC website if you want. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, I believe. I want to say thank you all for watching. It's been an amazing experience to cast these matches. Yeah, I mean, it's so much fun for me. I really love doing it, and it's awesome to see that you guys also enjoy watching it. I also want to give a shout out to Sky for producing this stream, making the graphics and also the videos. So a huge shout out to Sky for doing all that work. And also want to say thank you to those who either subscribed to me or gave me a tip during this weekend. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. The VODs of day 1 and day 2 are already up on YouTube, and for day 3 the VODs will be up later today. Also, I believe there's going to be some kind of Trackmania Turbo VR tournament streamed at the main event, so if you want to watch that featuring the same players, make sure to do so. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.